Hey beautiful people, it's your girl Frankie here, and today I'm here to just kind of do a touch up with you guys, I guess a check up with you guys. But with the whole online nursing thing, I haven't been vlogging as much because it's really not that interesting because everything is at home on the computer. But we are starting simulations, and I was very curious to see how they were going to do the simulations, and I'm here to tell you guys how they do the simulations. Okay, so with the simulations, my teacher, okay, so she basically put down we have to do certain documents in regards to a certain subject, and then once we do that certain subject, it's like a huge bee. So, get away from me. Oh my gosh, it's like huge bees out here in my backyard. But for the simulation, we have to do certain paperwork, and then it's all digital. So with ATI, they actually have simulations you can do, which is really, really cool. So we have to print out these templates. Well, we don't have to print them out. Okay, scratch that. I'm so used to print stuff out, but no, we have to download these templates from ATI. Once we have the templates on our computer, we can go into a PDF and we can actually type into the boxes of the templates. So I will put a video in here shortly showing you guys all of this stuff, because I know me talking about it, some people may need a visual. So you would do this workup information. So you would have like the system disorder, and then it'll have a bunch of boxes on things you have to fill out showing about the system disorder. You have things for like your nursing skills, you have things for that and all of that. So you fill that all out. Once you fill that out, then you go to these modules on ATI. They call simulation modules. So once you get on there, they have basically different scenarios, like kind of like a show, like people acting and stuff. And at the end of a scene, it will ask you a question, and then you have to answer the question. It could be a select all that apply question, or it could just be a single question. It could be put the things in order, put the steps in order type of questions. You just don't know what questions they're going to ask you. Now with this particular simulation, if you do so many wrong answers, or if you make a very detrimental answer, then the program will potentially just kick you out, and then you'll have to restart the module all over again. Or sometimes it'll let you get it wrong, and you could keep going, but because of your wrong decisions later down the line, could cause the patient to have to go to the hospital or something like that, or for the family to not trust you because you've been given wrong information. And trust me, it's crazy. And the lady, like the nurse that you're playing, she will be like, oh, I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong information, and and all this stuff. So it's very, very interesting actually. So I will show you guys the process of that right now. Okay guys, so this is the paper of our simulation. So we had two of them to do. One of them was med surge, which I wrote all over this one because I completed this one already. But this is what I'm working on. So we have to do a postpartum hemorrhage simulation for maternal newborn. And then of course they give you the directions on what to do. And this is the paperwork I was talking about. So ATI have these templates that you can download onto your computer, which I do it in my PDF file. And I will download nursing skills, and then this is the title of each one. So I'm going to show you on the computer what I'm talking about. But you have to do system disorder, of medication, and we have nursing skills. On the back, you have to, here it says review and write a list of the educational needs for a client who is a new mother and breastfeeding. So I will do that on my Word document because ATI don't have a template for that particular thing. But I'm gonna go here to my computer to show you guys. So right here, you can see nursing skills. They have a template that literally says nursing skills. And then you would just put your name, and then you will put the skills name. So going back to the paper, it has newborn care. So this one will be all about newborn care. So I will put the skills name, a description of the skill, indications, outcome, client education, nursing interventions, potential complications, what you would do pre, inter, and post if they were going into surgery or some type of surgery or something like that, or a procedure being done. So this is what you would fill out. And when I go in my PDF application on my computer, then I could just type directly in this box. I could save it, and then I could email it to my teacher. So that is what I do for that one. I think we have, and then this one is the system disorder. And of course it has different boxes and different things you fill out. For this, for system disorders, we have postpartum hemorrhage. So that's what I would put right here in the, disease process, and then my name, and then I will fill out all of these boxes. Now, when we get to ATI basically will have those simulations. So I do want to kind of show you guys those simulations really quickly here. Let me log into ATI. So I apologize of the camera just looking at my paper, but let me go ahead and log in really quickly here so I can show you guys how I get into ATI. So when I log into my ATI, as you can see, I already did the cystic fibrosis community care. I already did that simulation. So that is something that score is completed. When I go to my ATI, I go to apply, and then it's going to have a list of tons of simulations. So depending on what your teacher wants you to do, because you could do COPD, preterm labor, preeclampsia, teaching on prenatal and newborn care. But the one that I'm doing next is this one, which is the real life RN maternal newborn 3.0 postpartum hemorrhage. And then basically you would just start your module. I'm not going to start it now because of course I'm not ready to do that. I haven't completed all of my pre-work. That is a requirement, is completing all of this that's actually on the paper. And then once you complete all this good old paperwork, then you will go on the computer and actually do the module. So I just want to cut in the video to tell you guys that and show you guys what I'm talking about as far as the virtual simulation. And hopefully on my next vlog, I can actually show you guys how the simulation works in regards to it, because I didn't think to do this when I did complete the other one right here. I already completed that one and I didn't think to do it, but now that I'm thinking of it, since we're talking about the maternal newborn, then I can show you guys and we'll all come together on the next video. All right, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed that visual in regards to the modules and things like that, because I know sometimes it's harder to explain and you have to see. So hopefully that helped y'all. But in other news, we are working on diabetes now, and the teacher that we had this teacher for musculoskeletal. And her test is pretty straightforward. She don't play no games, okay? She's just straightforward. Everything, the PowerPoints that she give us, she gets it from her PowerPoint. So, which I really like, because the last teacher we just had for maternal newborn, I feel like she was pulling stuff you had to read the book. You know what I'm saying? She was pulling stuff that was not even on the PowerPoint that she did not even talk about. And I really didn't like that. So good thing I had kind of skimmed through the book, but I didn't like that at all because you don't even talk about it. So you're going to run into teachers like that. If you haven't ran into one like that yet, you're lucky, okay? But yeah, so I was just in the process of kind of studying for that. I do have class here in a minute, so I'm trying to get some things out the way before I start class. But I have been doing some laundry, as you can see right here. Just doing some good old laundry. We had a lot. So I'm just gonna go put those up. But other than that, I know this video is kind of short. I'm trying to stay in the light, but this video is not super long or anything because I just kind of wanted to touch bases with you guys And one, see how homeschooling, virtual nursing classes are going for you. So definitely drop a comment down below letting us know if you enjoy it, how your testing going, because again, the testing that we do, the program we use sucks because you can't go back and you can't flag any questions to go back to answer. But in a way, it kind of, I guess, NCLEX-y or something. NCLEX-y, because when you take NCLEX, you can't go back to questions. So give or take, for NCLEX purposes, yes, that will be helpful because you can't go back. But then for school purposes, no, I don't like it at all. It really sucks that you can't go back. So if you get it wrong, you just got it wrong. You can't go back. You can't get the answer later on down the line and think you're gonna go back and change it, because it will not allow you. That's it. Okay, once you get to the end, that's it. So yeah, other than that, I'm not doing much, just chilling, just trying to center myself, trying to bring all my energies in. We have a test next Monday over diabetes, hypertension, and something else. I don't know, I can't think of it, but over that. And I'm just trying to prepare myself for that. And then we also have finals coming up. We have another test. We have another test. Then we have finals, and we still have to do our ATI proctor test over maternal newborn. So we still have some tests to go. And on top of the paperwork and stuff that I just showed you guys for the simulation, we have 2 of those simulations, which I already did the fibrosis. I can't even think of it. Let me go in here and look up my paper, y'all. I know you're like, what? I know. I spent so much time. Cystic fibrosis. So I already did the cystic fibrosis. You see decorations are up because my son's birthday just passed recently and he turned 5, but we are, ain't nothing open out here. So, we've been quarantined. So we just, celebrate it that way. And then, so I did all of those, all that paperwork and all that stuff. I turned that in already. And now I have to work on the maternal newborn, the postpartum hemorrhage. So I am working on that. So what I was showing you guys earlier in the clip, that's what I'm working on now. On top of, studying for these tests and the final coming up and all that stuff. So I've been having a lot to do now, and I still work. So I'm working, schooling, but I do private duty nursing. And of course I do talk about, if private duty nursing may be right for you. I had a couple tips and stuff like that. I will put that video down below for you to check out if you were interested in doing some private duty nursing. You might watch it and be like, I don't want to do that. Or you might watch and say, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. But hey, I say as a nurse, you might as well try different fields as a nurse, because this is just more experience you could put on your resume of different things you have done. So I'm just saying, even if you don't like it, you always can quit, honey. Okay, nurses, we always have jobs. Just don't mess up your license. You good. But anyways, so I'm just gonna chill for real. Class about to start, so I'm gonna find me something to eat and to get the kids from outside, because they're outside playing right now. I'm gonna get them from outside, find me something to eat, get them wind down so they could chill while I listen to this lecture, which is not gonna be that long. We only have one section to really go over. And then that's it, because then we gotta, of course, start studying for our test next week. I need to clean my kitchen real quick. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe to my channel. And, of course, if you have any questions, just put them down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.